Every time you code switch in corporate America, your authority splits and the whole room feels it. And it's not because they identified the code switch, it's because they identified the person that actually showed up and who you actually are. Go figure. And I understand why it happens, because in many organizations, it's not a choice, it's a tax. But here's the thing I need you to understand. I understand the price you paid to be heard, to get into the room, and now you're here. It worked. But thus far in your leadership, are you really showing up as who you are? Fragmentation at the executive level, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you the organization, how real you are with your direct reports as well as your peers. So most leaders think that code switching is a leadership skill. You want to fit in, you've got to adapt, you've got to read the room, and the culture, you want to ensure that you're in that culture. I get it, and to a degree it is. But there is a version of code switching in leadership that nobody talks about. Get your pen and paper, here we go. So you start filtering your language, your perspective, your instincts, your leadership style, not because they were ineffective, but because you were not sure how you were going to be received. Boom. But here's the part I need you to understand when it comes to leadership. The version of you that you've been erasing, that you soften, that you dilute, you don't realize that is your greatest leadership advantage. Nobody has your perspective. Nobody has your lived experiences. Nobody can lead like you in your form or fashion, my friend. Boom. What you're erasing is your courage to challenge assumptions. What you're erasing are the opportunity, the risk, the way you see people differently. Organizations don't reach its highest potential when everyone thinks the same. Boom. They reach it when leaders bring their full leadership capacity to the table, hands down. Every day you suppress the version of yourselves that brings about the differentiation on your team, in your organization, and the influence necessary at your altitude in executive leadership, you are operating below your potential. And the more you operate below your potential, the more you completely erase your leadership identity, hands down. The highest performing executives, those in leadership, do not perform their leadership. The ones that perform the best, they're not performing, quote unquote. They are living and embodying their leadership at its highest potential. Those are the ones that are fully aligned with who they are from a leadership perspective. They have conviction, they're leading from values, and they are certain in their leadership. If you want more, the Executive Identity Audit is where you start. Do not get waitlisted. DamieSheldon.net. The Executive Identity Audit, 1 hour, you and I, change your leadership trajectory now. Happy leading.